Hello there guys, Random here at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, and press the bell button. So, I thought I'd bring up just a little food video here, nothing too fancy or anything like that, just a quick put together thing. So what I got in here is about 1.5 cups of water and a half cup of whole milk, or you can use your milk of choice. And what we'll be putting in there is this right here. We're going to drain the water out first, of course. So I know a lot of people don't like canned chicken, but you can see it's a premium chicken white chicken water. So we're taking it out. Let's see what else is in here, because there's always other ingredients in the. So it comes into focus there. So it says white chicken meat, water, potato starch, carrageenan, xanthium gum, salt, potassium phosphate, and sodium phosphate. And it's packed by Knorr Corporation, Stillmore, Georgia. It says refrigerate in separate container after opening. So, but we're going to drain the water out of there. Along with that, what we're going to mix is this right here. Some Knorr's buffalo chicken flavor, spiral pasta, and a creamy buffalo chicken flavored sauce. So this is what's going to go in here into this into the milk stuff right here. It won't take very long at all to do, maybe 10 minutes at the most. Pasta sides, this says it's new, so maybe it's a new flavor, I guess. And we'll look at the ingredients and see what's in there, just for fun, just because. Pasta, durum flour, wheat flour, well, even white bread is wheat. Cornstarch, melted extract, less than 2% of salt, paprika for color, citric acid, onion powder, chicken fat, spice, natural flavor, silicon dioxide prevents caking, yeast extract, disodium guanylate, disodium isonate, and potassium salt, a noodle extract for coloring, monosodium glutamate, MSG in other words, and vitamins and minerals, riboflavin, vitamin B2, niacin, thiam, and monocitrate, and vitamin B1, and ferrous sulfate, and so forth. And contains wheat, of course. So people can learn that. So what we're going to do, we're going to get ready to put that in there in just a second. Normally I have my little stand up here, but I'm just going to do it this way for now. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, we're going to continue with this. Dump our stuff in there. Don't dump the bag in there, of course. You can see the seasoning right there. We're going to give it a mix up here. Stir it in there a little bit. Let's see if I can find a. Yeah, this will work. Stir it up some. Let it come to a boil. Then you let it simmer. I don't think it takes that long. Let me look and see real quick. 30 minutes. That's a good idea. It smells really good. So, stirring contents of package. Return to a boil. Reduce heat. Continue boiling for gently for 8 minutes or until pasta is tender. Stirring occasionally. Let stand and at least 3 minutes. Stir, enjoy. So, like I said, we're going to add the chicken in there after it's done. After this is done boiling and stuff. So we'll just let that boil for a minute or two, and then we'll be right back and be right with the chicken. Alright, there's the chicken chunk breast and stuff. As you guys may know, you may see a little bit of fat in there, grease in other words, from the chicken. So, but other than that, so if you guys like this type of chicken, you know, and a lot of people don't, but it doesn't bug me none at all. So I'm not very picky of what I eat, you know. So I grew up out in the country, and I have nothing to be picky about, really. I mean, I grew up in the city too, but mostly later on out in the country life. So, other than that, this is what the chicken looks like. So if you guys want to, you can chop this up or whatever, but all I'm going to do is dump it in there whole in just a moment once these once these noodles start to get tender. Alright guys, we got these a little more tender. They're not quite tender yet. I had to put a little bit more water in there, unfortunately, because it set up pretty good. So we'll see what happens after here in just a little bit. If you like my channel, Random at youtube.com. Like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. Alright guys, we're going to add the chicken in here. This right here. Yes, this big chunk of breast, what they call it, white chunk breast. And we're just going to mix that in there and let soak up the sauce in there also. Right, girls? You guys can chop this up too. And this was... Here's my focus here again. 12.5 ounces of chicken. And we'll just stir it up a little bit, and that's pretty much all you do. Alright guys, here's the finished product. It's this chicken, and Knorr's chicken spicy buffalo. It's basically mac and cheese with added chicken. Pretty simple. A whole 10 minutes. So easy to make for your families. Knorr's are pretty, packages are pretty cheap. Sometimes you get 4 for $1. If you, like the store I go to here in Michigan is called Meijer. But, you know, here in Michigan though, you call it Myers. Right? You know it's Meijer. We call it Myers. Just because. Or we'll go to Kroger's. Or we'll go to, if you're Colorado, it's called King Supers. Anyways, this finished product, simple to do, not hard at all. You guys can do this on your own. Very simple. You guys have a great day. This is youtube.com. Like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications. And this is a niche. I have no specific niche, sorry. And then I do this for fun. Help me get up to 500 subscribers and 1,000 watch hours would be great. Like and share my video and content. I have no specific niche. I do this for fun. Helps me release stress and stuff like that. Talk to you soon. youtube.com.